Eric and Eric here with Moski Homebrew, and today we have our Mash Tun.
We're going to show you how we built ours. It's been asked of us on some of our previous homebrew videos how we made our Mash Tun, so we're going to take it apart and show you exactly what we used to build it. So you can build it on your homebrew setup.
Yeah, we're going to do that just for you. So we're going to go from the outside in.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So first, we got a 3-piece ball valve.
Yep.
To a nut and a washer.
Yep.
To a 2-inch nipple that goes on the inside of the Mash Tun.
Yep.
Then when you pick up one of these coolers, you're gonna get a spigot and O-rings that come with the spigot. You're gonna save the O-ring to attach to the 2-inch nipple. That nipple then follows by a washer and a nut. Then you have your inside of your Mash Tun, which is attached to some kind of hose or pickup line that goes to your false bottom. And the false bottom's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I mean the false bottom, you can either get a false bottom and use a 90 degree like we have here, shown in the video, or
anyway, yeah.
Or the other way you could do it, we previously used a stainless steel hose from the underside of a faucet. We ripped out the rubber hose and just crimped one end of the stainless steel hose, and the grains would actually filter through the hose and the liquid would go through it. And that actually worked pretty well, surprisingly.
Yep. So that's the inside. On the outside, we still have a temperature gauge. And
the temperature gauge, we basically took the correct size hole saw so we could inlay the temperature gauge. You just want to make sure that you don't cut through the inside plastic layer of your Mash Tun or your grot cooler. A good way to do it is actually once you get your drill bit through the whole Mash Tun, just use a razor blade and kind of clean it up, and then kind of check fit every once in a while and make sure you don't take too much away.
Just go slow, don't go too fast. You don't want to mess up, and then you're kind of stuck with what you got.
Right.
So
the last thing we have on our Mash Tun is a sparge arm, which we picked up from a homebrew
garage sale,
at one of our homebrew shops. It looks like it was handcrafted or handmade by somebody.
Looks like an old sprinkler.
Yeah, it kind of does. But just about anything that you can come up with, just to lightly drizzle the water on top of your grains and not to disturb that grain bed will work well.
This is optional, and it kind of helps if you're doing like a recirculating mash. But it's optional, it's not necessary.
Right.
But that's our Mash Tun.
Other than that, I mean, it makes a very good with all the parts and pieces, it may be like $80 or $90 Mash Tun.
Yeah, it's a DIY sort of cheap, do-it-yourself, Mash Tun. I mean, you can go a little bit cheaper. You don't have to get all the accessories we have.
Right. But, you can get a single-piece ball valve.
Yeah.
You can pick one of those up for $15 or so.
And like Eric was saying, you can get the. You don't have to have a false bottom. You can actually just get the. What they call them, bazooka tubes. I think that's what they call them.
Okay.
Something like that, where it's the end of the screen is just crimped.
Oh yeah, you can use those too.
Yeah.
We actually use the faucet bottom.
Yeah.
And then for the base of this whole Mash Tun is actually just a Home Depot 10-gallon grot cooler. I think you can pick them up for about $35. We'll have some links in the description below as to where you can find these items.
Make sure to test it first before you use it.
Test it before you use it. Just like I said, put it in your hot tub, your bathtub, and throw in some hot water. Well, you can even check your.
You could put it in your hot tub.
Make sure your temperature gauge is working, I guess. Yeah, just make sure check for leaks, and that's how we did it.
Yeah.
So
it's simple, it's easy, and there's not many parts to clean, and that's a big thing.
Right.
Is we don't really clean a whole that much because there's not much to it.
Right. And the great thing with these grot coolers is, like Eric said, as he was going through the parts, was the white almost collar that goes from the inside of the Mash Tun to the outside and kind of directs it. That really helps seal the inside from the outside. So that's our Mash Tun. If you guys got any further questions or comments, let us know. You can drop us a message in the comments below. Like this video if you thought it was informative and helped you build a Mash Tun. Make sure to subscribe. We'll come out with more videos like this and more homebrew videos. And as always, cheers, guys.
Cheers.